Hola, ¿cómo estás? Susan Modest here, and I am going to continue something that I was talking about in the last video, because when I reviewed the last video, I thought that maybe I kind of went over that part a little too quickly, and that has to do with the Cryp Trade Capital and how to fund your first investment. So there is a video, and I will put the link for that video below this one in case you're just stumbling upon this video. But funding your first investment can be kind of confusing. Not if you're super computer savvy. If you are, it's probably going to be seamless and very self-explanatory. But if you're not really used to doing things online, there's a couple of steps that take you outside of the website, and that's why I think that maybe some people find it kind of confusing. I was able to do it on my second try. My first try, I didn't do it correctly, but on my second try, I was able to do it pretty correctly. So the chances are, if you have already registered and already made an investment, you probably did it seamlessly without any of my help. But if you are sort of stuck there, or just if you're going to be signing up and just want to look this over so that there's no chance of confusion, then then definitely this is worthwhile. So I'm going to put the link for Cryp Trade Capital below this video as well, and all you would have to do is register for free, and then when it's time for you to actually fund your first investment, that is the only cost to being part of this, to passively earning on your investment, or to even get commissions from inviting other people. All you have to do is register and then make your first investment, and then you'll be all set. But go ahead and register, look around for free, and then watch this video as many times as you need to be able to fund your investment. So I talked about the fact that you can make your investment using your USD wallet that is found in Cryp Trade Capital. But there's actually two wallets that you'll find in Cryp Trade Capital. One of them are partner earnings, and so that's going to be based on how many people you've invited and the commissions that you've earned. And then there's also going to be one that is strictly off of your investments, or any money that you, or sorry, Bitcoin that you put in, Bitcoin or Ethereum. But for the purposes of simplicity and not getting confusing, I'm going to say Bitcoin. I'm going to stick to Bitcoin, but you do have the Ethereum option if that's something that you want. So what you're going to do is fund your investment out of really any of those two wallets down the road, but your very first one, chances are they're going to be zero in both because it's your very first investment. So I'm going to want you to replenish your USD wallet. And so actually, let me go ahead and screen share so that makes some more sense to you. All right. So what I did is, from dashboard, scroll down a little bit until you get, and you see both of your wallets. You'll see your USD wallet and you'll see your partner earnings wallet. So go ahead and click on the wallet USD, hit replenish. There's going to be two options, replenish and withdraw. Obviously, withdrawal is not going to be an option until you have earned some money in there and you're ready to withdraw it to your private wallet. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to replenish. Now, I've actually shot this video literally 4 times explaining this. My mic was giving me some problems. I sounded sort of like a robot. So I even did, I replenished just this morning, and I don't want to repeat the transaction again, so I'm going to walk you through it. So once you hit replenish, this is what you're going to see. And then you're going to put in your amount here. What I recommend is, for example, if you plan to make a $100 investment, I recommend that you go above that $100, well, the equivalent in Bitcoin, so that you would put in, let's say, 107. And you can see I did all of those already, trying to make a video for you. So put in 107, that way you're sure that you've covered fees and all of that could be charged. Then you're going to choose your payment gate. In most cases, it's going to be either Bitcoin or Ethereum. If you're just starting off with cryptocurrency, I recommend that you start with Bitcoin, because once you start buying Bitcoin, you can also purchase Ethereum. And then you can make more than one investment back here. You can make one in Bitcoin and one in Ethereum and earn in both. So definitely something to think about. But for the purposes of your first one, I do recommend Bitcoin, but Ethereum is fine too. So you'll click Bitcoin. You'll see the amount in BTC and Bitcoin is 0.0433. And so you're going to hit replenish. Now, again, in the other videos, I did all of this for you. I'm sorry that it's not going to show in this one. But when you hit replenish, then you're going to actually get a Bitcoin address. And it's very important that you copy that address, then go to your personal wallet, hit the send option, and put that address that you just copied from Cryp Trade Capital into the address bar along with the amount. And again, the amount is in excess because you want to cover any fees. Because if you don't cover the fees, then the transaction won't go through and you'll think that you've funded an investment and in fact you haven't completed it. And so that's really all of the steps. Once you do that, you send it to the address, then you'll be able to see in a couple of minutes from your private wallet, it's going to confirm that you have sent those Bitcoin funds to the USD wallet, and it can be anywhere from a couple minutes to a couple of hours where you'll see it show up in your USD wallet here in Cryp Trade Capital. Once it shows up in your USD wallet, then you are ready to just do the 2 little clicks to get the actual investment funded that I showed in the other video. So hopefully this was helpful to you. If you have any questions, you can leave a comment below this video. And you can also connect with me on Facebook through the Facebook group that I created. I will also have a link for that below this video. So you're going to find the link for free registration at Cryp Trade Capital and a link for the original video that I made on how to fund your investment, and then also one for joining me on Facebook. All right, hopefully this was helpful to you. Have a great day. We'll talk again soon. Bye.